welcome to our Saturday truck vlog. As you can tell, it is just me and the kids and the training. So Align stayed at home to do his recording, so he wouldn't have to do it tonight, because he was supposed to do it last night, but he kind of fell asleep on the couch. So yeah, so he didn't get that done. So as you can tell, I'm kind of PO'd. I really should not get mad at Caleb when Caleb gets used to gets stuck into a routine and it changes and he gets mad. I really should not get mad at him, because I'm starting to realize that I'm the same way. I was really looking forward to us going together as a family, and I'm kind of pissed for the fact that we're not doing that. I understand that Align needs to record. I'm not mad at Align because he wanted to stay home and needed to stay home to record. Like, mad at that. It's just, I'm mad because I wanted us to do it together and we're not. I am also PO'd because these two have decided to be the biggest buttholes that they could be today.
What?
Yeah, they have, this one especially. Oh, they've been on a roll this morning. And I am mad. I am aggravated. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to do anything. I honestly, for kind of like a lack of better words, I really don't want to be around anyone at this moment. Especially not out going shopping with them two in the mood and the attitude that they have by myself in the freaking pouring rain. I really just don't want to do it. But why am I going, you ask? Because we need food. Because I kind of sort of forgot to do my online order for this week. Like, what? Hello? I'm about to run this stupid red light. Hello? Anyhow, the red light in the middle freaking nowhere. So anyhow, by the time I remembered that I didn't do that, it was kind of too late. They didn't have any times available for me to do it. So, and yes, I could have done it yesterday. That was brought up to me. Well, why didn't you do that yesterday? Well, mainly because it was pouring rain yesterday too. And I did not feel good. You know, I actually said in my video yesterday, I did not feel good. I still don't particularly feel good, but I don't have a choice at this point. So, but it is what it is. We're going to tame. Sorry, the camera is fogging up. So, sorry about that. So, Caleb shed his hat while we were in there. He kept saying his head was itching, like right up here. So I turned it around, turned it backwards, and it was okay for a little bit. And then he was like, "Mommy, it's still itchy. Can I just take it off?" So that is not me. Somebody's car alarm is going off. Thankfully, it's not mine. So while we were in there, they both ended up getting into a lots of trouble.
No, I don't.
Yes, you did. They both ended up getting their butt tore up. Normally, when we go to Walmart, normally Align is with us. which means there's 2 adults, which means you can get 2 buggies.
The burgers.
And normally what we do is we put both kids in the big part of the buggy, and the other one pushes the other buggy, which is the one we put the food in. Well, considering Elena's not with us, we could not do that because I cannot pull 2 buggies. Some people are coordinated enough to where they can do that. I am not. So Elena got mad because she couldn't sit in the bottom part of the buggy like she normally does. So she got mad at that. And she told me, she says, I'm mad. Don't touch me. Leave me alone. Go away. Which is something she has learned from her brother. So, and then she tried like kicking at me to leave me, to get me away from her so I can't push the buggy. So they went straight to the bathroom and they both got a spanking, which we were already going anyhow, so they, 1, they could go potty. 2, Caleb was in trouble because when we got in there, I let go of his hand so I could get the buggy because I was holding on to Elena. I had to have a free hand. So of course, crazy me, I let go of the oldest kid so I can grab the buggy. And I should have let go of the youngest one because Caleb ran for it. So, he got in trouble because he ran from me. So, they both ended up getting a spanking. And so, yeah. Now they're upset because I was opening up their drinks and I'm trying to get their lunch out because they begged for corn dogs and hot dogs, which is normally what they do. And Caleb ended up throwing a fit when we were getting these because all they had was corn dogs and like corn dogs and the chicken nuggets. They didn't have any of the hot dogs. So he was sitting there and he was throwing himself a temper tantrum middle of Walmart because they didn't have hot dogs. And so this lady came up, you know, that works in deli. She's like, what's going on with you? Why are we crying? Caleb. And I was like, oh, he's just on a fit because y'all are out of the hot dogs. I said, which is fine. It is no big deal. He can just eat his corn dog and he can be happy with it. And she's like, oh no, I'm so sorry. She's like, well, we're not out. It's just, we're just in the process of, you know, cooking more. She's like, they're just not quite done yet. And I was like, I understand that. I said, his thing is I said, he has, normally, it just depends on kind of like what the situation is. Depends on how I explain Caleb. I either say he has, you know, really bad ADHD, or if it's like to where like they've like kind of like pissed me off and I'm like, you know what, he has a mental disability, how about you mind your own business? I don't actually say that, not the mind your own business part, but if it's like a Karen, so to speak, then yeah, I will be, you know what, he has a mental disability. And they normally like, they're like, ooh, okay. So they normally tend to back off. And so anyhow, but she was being really sweet and I was like, yeah, I said, he has, you know, really bad ADHD. I said, and he's just, it's just like a routine thing with him. And, you know, if his routine kind of gets thrown off, she's like, oh, she says, my little girl is like that. She says, she's like, let me guess, he has to have a hot dog and a corn dog. Even if he doesn't eat both of them, he has to have both of them. I said, yeah. She says, my daughter is the same exact way. She says, let me go get y'all a hot dog. So she was very, very sweet. So I liked her, and she was really, like I said, she was sweet. She went and got, them each a hot dog.
Yeah, I need corn.
And so they always eat their corn dogs first. And somehow my drink, the lady that checked us out, these wipes are so dried out. It's not even funny. She shook up my drink. Well, actually, she kind of dropped it. I don't think she necessarily did it on purpose. but she really wasn't paying attention either. She was just kind of like, I even told her that I had stuff underneath the buggy. And, like, she totally, like, I thought she got it, but she didn't. Until she had told me the amount and I was paying for it. And, the lady behind me wasn't paying attention. And kind of accidentally ran into me a little bit with her buggy. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was so not even paying attention. I was like, it's no big deal. I wasn't mad at her. I thought she was being rude, but then I realized she just wasn't paying attention. And, be quiet.
I want mine.
So, anyhow.
I want my monster.
So, anyhow. Caleb.
Wait, I got it.
Just put it in your cup holder. So, anyhow, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm, you know, trying to pay for my stuff. And she decides that, oh, you have stuff underneath your buggy. And I was like, well, yeah, I thought you already got it. No. And instead of just adding it to it, she made me pay for it and then started ringing up the rest of it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So she just wasn't paying attention and she shook up my drink. And now I've got freaking Dr. Pepper all in my cup holder. Ugh. It has been a very, very bad day.
Hot dogs, please.
Wait. Mommy hasn't even had a chance to take a sip of drink. Ooh, that burns. Yes, Mommy. So anyhow, they got their hot dogs. Caleb is actually finished with his corn dog, so he's already asking for his hot dog. So as soon as I get them settled in, and Elena is nowhere near finished eating her corn dog, I'm going to open up mine so I can just pick it up and grab it. And we're going to be going home.
Yeah.
Because I am tired. I am very irritated. Hey,
There you go.
grab the hot dog first.
There.
I'm just very, very irritated. Okay. All they wanted to do was sit there and throw fits the whole entire time we were in there. And when we first went in there, it really wasn't that busy. But it got real busy real quick. And I'm just like, oh, no. So like, I'm just like, ugh. So, anyhow. Then take that down. Because I don't need this no more. We are off.